for your life, Pine Needles.
Hello. Good Wednesday afternoon, my happy quilters. Here we are again at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota, welcoming each of you to kick off the second half of your week here with us.
Welcome.
We've got some fun things to share with you and to show you. Lots of fun new classes and things, and you're going to want to like, comment, and share, and Susie's going to tell you why.
When you like, comment, and share, you get a chance to win a $10 gift card from Pine Needles. Two of the winners will be from the likes, comments, and shares. No matter when you do it, it'll be announced on Saturday
morning's email.
And then one of the winners will be our trivia winner, which is a little bit later in the show.
Got to be live to win the trivia. But for the other two prizes, and actually the charm pack, or the surprise, the surprise win at the end, we know that a lot of you are working when this is happening, and you watch the recordings. So we very much appreciate that. So you have three chances to win as well.
Yes. And everything that we're talking about today is featured on our website, and Carly's got a screen up there with an arrow pointing to where you need to go. You have the whole week to shop for the things that we highlight here today. So make some notes maybe and shop at your convenience.
Yep, it will just be there. There's tons of things besides that as well. So, okay, so it is September. We've been waiting a long time for September because it's also retreat month, and tomorrow we get to go to retreat.
Yes.
Can't hardly wait to see those of you that have signed up. It's going to be fun. But Susie,
Marcia,
what comes at the end of September?
I don't know.
The letter R.
Yep.
Only one today.
Thank goodness.
So
I probably had a chance at that one too. So we got new fabric in.
We do. This is fun for those of you Kansas Trouble lovers. And I'll tell you, back when I was 20-something, and I went to Pine Needles Quilt Shop in Cresco, Iowa, before Susie and I owned it. It was a Kansas Troubles fabric that I chose first. And I remember it was called Strawberry Jam. I should have kept the quilt that I made out of it, but I did not. But I also made curtains out of it.
I think I
remember that?
Yeah.
Anyways, Kansas Troubles is perennial fabric. You can buy this just about any time. And like the Strawberry Jam fabrics that I had way back then, they would go just
Very
as well
well
with these. Sometimes she adds some purples, some dark purples, or she'll add some different kinds of pumpkin colored things. But always, navy sometimes, but
they always go. And
they
this
always
one
go together.
is Christmas, but some of the pieces do not scream Christmas.
It really doesn't. It's called, it's called a vintage Christmas, but it's more of a winter line, I would call it. There are some things. This is, let's take a look down close. Carly. All right. Let me move these things out of the way. Right about here. So these are actually bells. So Christmas bells, winter bells. This is the main print, and it is very lovely, but not too large of a print either. So it doesn't really, like Susie said, it doesn't really scream Christmas. It's kind of wintry.
And these backgrounds are really
The
good.
backgrounds are perennial too. You can use these creams and tans that she has. You can use them with just about anything. There's also a line that we have out front. There's still some pieces left, and it's called Kansas Troubles Favorites. And you can tell why these background fabrics are favorites, because they're subtle enough, and yet like this one has a little bit more texture to it. You can do exactly anything you want to do. So here is the rust color with kind of the cranberry flower and the green scrolly leaves in here. I love this one. I think this one in the red, well, we'll come upon it, we used in our Mystery 5.0, the mini mystery quilt, but these are just fun little things, little sprigs of, with berries and pine boughs, I think. This one has been in the line before. It's just a kind of a classic print.
Didn't I make a quilt out of this tower? Twinkle, maybe? I think
you did.
Yeah. This one whole pile.
You should go grab that while
Okay.
I'm doing this.
Okey-doke.
It's over there, I think.
Yeah, to be quilted, I think.
Yeah, we should show them that. You did just finish this one up. So here, this beautiful background with just a little bit of red in it. Love these prints. And here again this is kind of a poinsettia. We've got it here with the golden background as well. She's famous for these. This isn't the first time she's done this. This is kind of the ribbons. It's a stripe. This is a tremendous, wonderful thing on bindings. Okay, so this piece is a little bit different. She doesn't usually do things like this with writing in it, but this would definitely be a holiday piece.
It must be loading it on the long arms. I don't see it there. But it's just a bunch of stars.
We'll show it next.
Different
It's beautiful.
sizes.
Yeah.
And,
I just loaded it.
okay.
Oh, it's on the long arm. Okay, well, we'll get it. We'll show it to them next week. Anyways, this is not typical for Kansas Troubles, but this is a beautiful. Did you use this one in your quilt?
Yes, I just threw out, I can't remember. I think
Maybe some
of
lights.
the lights. And I used all of the tower except one, I believe, and it didn't require extra background. So all I needed was that fat quarter stack, and I think I just had one extra fat quarter.
So here we are in the greens. They're kind of foresty green. I wouldn't really call them pine greens. But here's the main print again with the green background. Had it with the beige background over here. I think this is the one, I'm not sure, that's in the mini mystery quilt. We did make a mini mystery with Kansas Trouble fabrics. So there we have the greens. And now we're going to move over on into these more cranberry colors. Oh my goodness, look at this.
That's awesome.
I know it. So here it is with the multicolors. Red background with cream ribbons. There is our little poinsettia again on
Yeah,
red.
no really very large prints. I think the biggest one is this bell.
It is. That is the main
Yeah.
print. And look at all of these. You know, these are always the first to sell out. The reds and the creams on any Kansas Troubles fabrics, and the greens are always the first ones to sell out.
Lovely.
That is pretty on black. That is really, really striking. These black prints, she doesn't always have blacks, but these are striking. Look at this one. Whoa.
Yes, I used those all in my stars, and I just whatever way they wanted to be, that's the way they lived in the black. I
Absolutely.
was not going to be
I'm
fussy
gonna
about
do
that.
this. This is pretty. This really is not reminiscent of things that she does because it is also directional. Usually her things are never directional,
Yeah.
but my goodness, I can think of a ton of things I could do with this print.
Very nice.
I think it is awesome. So this is a Vintage Christmas by Lynn Hagmeyer of
Kansas
Kansas
Troubles.
Troubles. And we
Yeah.
have all of these things
We have all
as
those
well.
in yardage, and then we also have jelly rolls and layer cakes.
The mini charms. This is the pack of gum that you want to pick up at the counter if you love this and don't exactly know what to do with it. There's tons of patterns. And then, of course, the charm packs, which there's lots of things you can do with those too. So you get the whole collection.
A little bit of each
Yep.
piece.
But we do have everything on the bolts as well. Okay, I want to talk. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to do a Facebook post. Probably, I don't know when it'll be. In the next few days, but thank you so much
Yes.
for all the quilts that you all have donated to Texas.
Been very overwhelming.
Oh, we've got so many. We've been sending out several boxes a day since a few days ago. I don't know. We got ourselves
Last week,
organized. And last week I talked to not actually the owner of the quilt shop, but one of the workers there that's taking these, and they go every other week and they take a load. And some of the quilts that you have donated is going to shoot, I forget what it's called, but actually it's going to the siblings and the parents of the 27 people that lost their lives. So that's kind of special too. So they're kind of picking out the best of the best. And she said those of what we've been sending, those were their next place that they were going to deliver the quilts to, those 27 families, siblings, parents. Oh my goodness, for the loss. It's something that we all could do. You all opened up your hearts to help with that. And we totally appreciate it. We're not taking quilts any longer. I mean, we ran out of room. We'll wait for the next thing, but if you would like to help with shipping, it's sending out all of these boxes and boxes is a lot. That is absolutely very helpful and appreciated. And we have got a stack of them to be quilted too. So, you know, if you're a long arm quilter and you'd like to quilt one or two, we'll get them all done eventually. But if you'd like to help in that way too, we have some quilts that need to be quilted as well.
Very worthy cause.
It was, and I hearts go out to them, and that is something that we can do. So speaking of quilting, we've got some fun Q-matic quilt classes coming up by our professional quilters, who is April and also Amy. So let's talk about April's first. So April's class, these classes, we only offer them twice a year, and it's only to 6 lucky attendees, because we want each of you to have your own long arm, and we have 6 of them. We have the 6 of them set up with Q-matics here at the shop. So you can come and learn how to use your Q-matic. This is April's class. So this is actually what we call a cheater panel.
Go the hard way, huh?
Yep. And I think they sew the borders on for you as well. But she goes through all these different things. This is ruler work. So this is a 2-day class with April.
Maybe you could go to the top camera and just kind of show. I don't think they can see it very good.
No, that's right. So all sorts of things, and we can't go over everything here, but you know, here you can see the pebble quilting and some of this echo quilting. And then, like, she left all of her markings on here so that she can show you how to line these up and do them. And then a corner variation. And here, I don't know if you can see good enough, but all sorts of different things that you're going to do in the borders, in the blocks, learn how to do everything. This is ruler work with the Q series sewing machines, long arms. So that's April's class. And one's in September and one's in October, I think, or October and November, I can't remember. This one is Amy's class. Now this is all Q-matic. So you have to have the computerized, you'd want to come to this to learn about Q-matic. And she starts just with channel quilting. And then she moves into different ways of doing feathers and that kind of stuff. And then you each make one of these quilts. And everything is furnished. The front, the back, the batting, the thread. You just come and you learn. And she has a curriculum. She has it up on the screen that is amazing. I figure there is going to be a waiting list on this one, but she shows you how to do the borders, how to do the blocks, and like how to go around, like to do a medallion quilt as well. So these are 2 wonderful classes that we have coming up for the Q-matic and the long arm quilting on the Q series. And so this is fall's opportunity to do it. They won't roll around again until springtime. We've got new threads, and it is the Perfect Quilting thread, but it's by OESD and Amen threads. These are endorsed by Amanda Murphy. We got the fixtures in just in time for our event, but this is a wonderful thread. We've got them both on big and small spools. It's a 50 weight cotton rep polyester, so it's strong enough to handle the high-speed stitching in whatever you do, whether it be embroidery or in long arm quilting, or you can use it for everyday sewing too.
And I think a little less linty.
It is. So it's one more choice here of threads that we have. And
you can use it for piecing, quilting, serging.
It complements anything that you do. You will
all purpose.
Absolutely. So then I want to talk about the embroidery quilt along. This is starting the end of, that's underneath.
Okay.
This is starting the end of October, and that's with me and Susie. Susie and I will be facilitating 2 different classes here. And this is exciting. So let's look down here. Carly again. Oh my goodness, look at these. So this one is called Summer Whimsy. And this is a Smith Street design. And so here is another big block that we have done. See, they just have a little bit different colors. And then, whoops, Susie
I'm working on the little blocks.
on the little blocks. And this is all we have done so far, but it is absolutely a beautiful quilt. So we can go back up on top. And this is an embroider along, so there will be lessons. We'll also be showing you how to use Cutwork tool, the Bernina Cutwork tool for some of it. If you choose different ways of doing machine embroidery applique.
Yes. Yep.
At the end, there's a little bit of piecing as well, and you can put it together as the big quilt, which you'll see it's on the web page, or for smaller projects. But what's fun about this one is that we meet together. It's 6 classes for a day. We kind of go through the meat and potatoes of things and questions in the morning, and then it's just everybody stitches, has a good time. We've got some good stories to tell, as do our customers, as to the students in the class, and I have a couple of jokes maybe here and there. We have lunch together. It's just a really good old-fashioned fun time. And for those of you wanting to know more about embroidery, you do have to have the basic, like you should have taken your embroidery mastery classes. You should have gone through your skill hub for embroidery and taken your basic classes. But after that, then we're there to help, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to do machine applique embroidery.
It's
really
not
fun.
really a teaching class. It's more of a come and do it, and then we're there if you run
It's
into
a little
trouble.
bit of teaching,
But not like
but it's
how
not like
to.
get this done. Okay, no, we can't move on until you're done. We're very relaxed.
Yes,
Very
yes.
relaxed. Not like we do any of that anyways.
Yeah,
We
right.
never would. So the other one we're teaching is called Twilight Garden. Now this is for our Majestic Pines. This is for our 990 owners. If you'd like to be a 990 owner, we've got more machines available for you too. But all I'm going to start out is showing you these beautiful fabrics. Carly, let's go back down here again. These are some lovely Wilmington fabrics. What are these called again? Dry brush. So this denim-y color is the main color, and accents, and then we've got some eggplant and some plum here too. So it's kind of tone on tone. So we didn't use solids. The quilt that you will see is done in solids. And then what else they have to go with this is a box of Aurifil thread. This is optional. You don't have to use these, but it has coordinating colors, and some of them will contrast, because what you're going to learn in this particular class is we're using tons of different feet, tons and tons of different stitch combinations, different stitches on your 990. You will truly learn what all of it can do. Probably not all of it, but we'll go back up on top again, Carly. So
And we provide this.
We provide some of the feet for you to try, because it's like a lot.
Of feet.
A lot of different feet that some that do come with your machine, some that don't come with your machine. You might have to share a foot.
Right.
We'll have plenty.
Yeah.
And then, we're going to be at the end, we're going to be doing some using the BQM files for machine quilting as well. So there's a sewing portion. It's 2 lessons. It's 12 sessions, I believe, and we have 2 or 6 sessions. We have 2 lessons, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And again, this is not high pressure. You're going to do some blocks. We put them all together as a quilt or for smaller projects at the end as well. So if you've got a 990 and you would like to come to class, yes, you do have to bring your machine. I do not have enough 990s for everybody not to. But let me tell you this, there is a virtual option. All of this will come with a skill hub just for this Twilight Garden series. So if you have to miss, or if you want to do this with us, we're not going to be on the virtual
On your own, like at your
on
own
your
pace.
own at your own pace. It's all the Bernina educators that do this. So there's videos and there's class handouts. We'll be printing them for you if you're coming to class, but don't feel like you have to come to class, or if you want to come to 1 or 2 classes, or if you're on vacation, or if you simply want to do this all virtually, we'll have the supplies and things you need, or if you need to come in and ask us questions, we'll be available for that too. But you can do this all at home as well. So it's fun to come into class and have fun with us. Like I said, we'll be doing a lesson in the morning and then a lesson in the afternoon, and we will have all the feet, and we will be there to help you through it. But I would not be afraid of taking this just virtually on the Skill Hub as well either. Woofda! Lots of fun
Mouthful.
stuff. All right, we're still on the quilting thing. So batting seam tape. I don't know if any of you have ever used this. I was like, when it first came in, I'm like, really?
Seems like you're like that about a lot of things.
I know, but it really works. The other day, I know, thank heavens it was on a shop quilt. What? Somebody didn't cut the batting quite long enough. So they had to add a piece of batting, and they were able to do this with the Laura Star iron right on the long arm and use this tape to seal
really
the 2
does work.
pieces together. So the other, for those of you that are really savvy savers and like to put your battings together,
Scraps
together to use for table runners or
It
whatever.
works great, and it doesn't add a bunch of bulk or
No,
heft or
it really is
hardness.
and it works really well, and
Yeah.
it's very sturdy. Okay, new book. Okay, for those of you that love the 3-yard quilts, and we've made some of these, we've sold 1 million books, but let's take a look at this one. This is Fabulous 5-yard quilts, and again, it's just a really well-written book. So 5 1-yard cuts of fabric. You can make any of these quilts that are in here. And they're really kind of neat. So here they all are on the back.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't know if it's enough for the borders or not, but I think it is. I think it does include the borders, 5 1-yard quilts, or you can add more borders to make them bigger. But this is the latest of the Fabulous 5-yard quilts. They've had lots and lots of 3-yard quilt books. This is the newest, and this is 5-yard quilts. So you want to get your hands on that, and it's $19.99 for all of those patterns. It's great. Behind us, we have a beautiful, beautiful quilt. Beautiful for the season of fall.
Yes.
It's hunting. It's called Timberland Quilt.
Trails.
Timberland Trails. So we have the kit to make it just exactly as it is back there. It has some panel-y things, but also some bigger piecing. This would be good enough for a beginner, and it is a beauty. So Timberland Trails quilt
Yes, very cool.
is very fun.
The throw size.
Shoot, I was going to have Mason bring us a bolt of Caterpillar, of his favorite Caterpillar fabric. We can undo that one and
Alright.
show it to him. So Mason, you know, we've got him here. So now we have somebody else's taste in picking out fabric a little bit. So we bought a complete line of Caterpillar fabric. Now it is the 100-year anniversary of the Caterpillar company. So this is the panel. And isn't that fun? This reminds me of my brother and my sons and my grandkids' little Tonka
In the
trucks.
sandbox. Yes.
Absolutely. So we have this on bolts too. And actually I looked at it. It's digitally printed and it has some really neat things.
It does.
We're making something out of it, aren't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So that just came in too. So I wanted to share that too.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh, he's coming with a bolt of fabric, I hope.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe he said this one, is this one your favorite?
Yeah, this one's kind of plain, but
Oh,
it's my favorite.
Oh,
I
it's
like
tire tracks.
it's all
Yeah.
tire tracks. That is pretty neat.
Very cool.
Pretty neat. There is all in the Caterpillar colors though. It is a lovely line of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
If It's stunning.
And a
I
little
probably would
boy
call
or-
it lovely.
Or a big boy.
A little boy or a big boy,
Would be
exactly.
happy.
So I'm going to have you pull that quilt down and show
Nice.
the one that, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
You made this one, didn't you? And
Yep.
what's really cool about this one, this is called the Enchanted Forest fabric. The
Maybe I'll
panel, or the
It's all
pattern
pre-cut.
is called plaid sachet. But look at here. It is nothing more than a
layer cake.
10 by 10 layer cake and 2.5 inch strips. And we have made this kit with the Moda Jelly Rolls Juniors.
I
So
think.
we're just in the dark black. And then this plaid sachet quilt pattern is in here. And then also this is called Enchanted Forest. That's a great quilt for a guy. So you can't really see it very well, but you'll have to look on the website. And it is quilted with cabins and pines, and it's really neat. I really like that.
Quick, easy one to make. I don't remember making it, but
You did make this.
Oh, okay,
I'm quite sure you did.
maybe.
Gosh, are you turning into me?
Afraid of it. I'm
Forgetting
afraid.
things? She doesn't want to be your mother, but there are shades of me
It
all
does-
over the
it
place.
does slip out sometimes. We ready for some trivia?
When you get into
Moving on.
when you get sometimes when I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I see, especially now that I have short hair, because my mom never had long hair, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, there's my mother.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, good. We do have a trivia question. Okay, so this is about cotton fabric. So, what is the generally accepted lifespan of cotton fabric in years? And I will tell you, the answers are it's more than 50 years. So that's all the only clue I'm going to give you. But what is generally the generally accepted lifespan of cotton fabrics? I did not know this.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody can get it. Anyways, then let's talk about the auction quilt. Whoa! Hold that one up because so they can see the dock. This is Autumn at the Lake, and there's a dock.
Is that working?
Yep, that's good enough. There's a dock that, like, those of you lucky to live on a lake or a river.
I do remember making this one.
It's a panel of that beautiful, the fall trees. The leaves are falling off, blue skies, and then the dock going out to the lake or the river or the ocean or wherever. And then it's surrounded by beautiful maple leaves, the blues, the browns. This again would be a wonderful, it's good for anyone, but this would be a great guy quilt as well. And it's kind of large.
Kind of quilted in like seagulls, maybe, or
Going all
some
the
sort
way.
of birds.
There is. It is
Yeah.
in seagulls. So, okay, so we do have a winner.
Do we need to explain how they? No. Or did you? Maybe I didn't listen. The auction quilt, how it works.
I will, but let's do the drum
Okay.
roll here. So the answer is 100 years. The expected life expectancy, the lifespan of cotton
That's
fabrics is
way more than
100
I
years,
thought.
and it's Colleen Twite. So
Yay.
congratulations to Colleen. She is the lucky winner.
And I don't know.
100 years.
Maybe you said it, but the
Okay,
auction quilt.
so the auction
yeah.
quilt, you're going to bid tomorrow. I'll have pictures of this right here on this very same page, and you have until Saturday at 1 o'clock to bid on this beauty. And whoever has the highest bid at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon will be the winner. And you can come and pick it up at the store, or we can mail it to you for the cost of shipping as well. So
Pretty
this one is a pretty one. And like we said last time, we won't tell anybody that you didn't make it yourself.
Right.
So it might be a fun one to pack away for a Christmas gift for somebody as well.
Yeah.
So
we got
I think
it
that's
all.
it. No, we've got one more thing. So
yeah,
thank
yeah.
you so much for watching our show until the very end. So we have a charm pack to give away. Susie, why don't you tell them about
Yes.
the charm
This
pack?
is from Betsy Churchian and is
Betsy Churchin.
and it's called Lydia's Lace 1840 to 1880. And it's
a reproduction
Reproduction.
fabric. It's really quite lovely.
it is very, very
Reds,
pretty.
blues, browns, beiges, greens, and kind of a tealy color.
Yeah. Very nice.
So if you'd like to win that, all you have to do is comment, and the word for today is forest. So go ahead and type forest in the comments, and you can come into the store to pick this up, or we will mail it to you just for the cost of shipping. So if you're not willing to do either one of those things, then maybe just don't put a comment in the comments. So I think we're ready to button this up for today. So thank you once again for joining us here for the Wednesday Live at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. And until next week, we will keep you in stitches. Thanks so much, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.